Daz Dillinger talks about the real reason why he sued Suge Knight, the death row bankruptcy, eOne Entertainment paying him $12 million, and setting his beloved mother up for life so that she'd never have to work again, and more. Let's get into some more of this straight game.
Yeah. Blackjack. Life is like a game of cards. It's not what you dealt, but how you play it. Yeah. Blackjack. To play each situation correctly. I remember they used to laugh at a brother.
Like, I'm the only one out of Death Row Records that sued Suge Knight. Everybody else didn't sue him. So when I sued him, all my contracts was voided.
And hold on, Dad. So now, when you say when you sued him, all your contracts was voided. Explain that. So why did you sue him? Why did you sue Suge Knight? What spawned your lawsuit when you first sued him? What made you say, yo, I got to file a lawsuit?
To get out of the contracts, royalties, and just all the default shit that they was getting into. You know what I'm saying? The people that I had, you know, some high-powered mafia boss niggas, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
From the East Coast, you know, in Miami, they put it down, and you know what I'm saying? And then they tried to fuck me.
Okay.
And then they tried to start working for Suge Knight, but I already had the shit in my name.
Okay, right.
So I dumped them and Suge Knight and took it all, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? And that's how I got out of that shit. And then it went into bankruptcy and all, it just started flipping and shit. And then, you know what I'm saying? And that's when Reggie and everybody just started signing paperwork and everybody just started stealing. And then it got in the white man hand. And that's when I kept going back to court. And then I'm like, you know what? I ain't finna spend my money on this shit. I'm gonna wait till this 35 year and I'm gonna get this shit back regardless.
So so when Suge didn't, is that the default judgment when he ain't show up from court?
Yeah, the default judgment, I got paid from that, but then it's the other half too, as far as them administrating and the people, BMG was involved with eOne and everybody was stealing.
So, you know what I'm saying? I get that. But so what were they doing? Making up fake companies, basically?
Everybody was stealing shit, making up shit. Just they didn't really tell nobody because they was making up the shit. Like if you the owner, you can make anything up to have the money directed. You know what I'm saying? I had different publishing companies and different names, and you know what I'm saying? I had a publishing company in my mother's name that I would put all my shit in, you know what I'm saying? And split the song. I would split the song with myself, with my mother. You know what I'm saying? And
so you was putting your mom's on the giving her a piece of the music too.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta commend you for that one, Daz, because most people don't think like that. See, most people, even in the business right now, they don't even know about songwriter transfers, breaking your percentage down, giving your mom some, so you won't even have to give her no money, that she'll get a check every month also.
Yeah, she's gonna get a check every 3 months. She's gonna get a check every 6 months.
Absolutely.
Like, wow. Royalties and all that shit. And then my mom got sick.
Right.
I switched everything back over into my name.
Okay.
After all the smoke, you know what I'm saying? Because I had a $500,000 deal with Famous Music for my mom.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow. Oh, so you did a publishing deal for it too?
You motherfucking right. And
my man.
And I signed Superfly.
Oh, you did? Okay. See?
So all that publishing that Superfly was doing, and it was all under my mother.
So I gotta give you, I just gotta do, that straight game right there, Daz, because like I said, a lot of cats don't find out what, even today, like this stuff that you're talking about right now, most cats, when they give them their advance, they don't even know nothing about, you know, the publishing, the splits and all of that. They got the chain, the car, the Rolex, and they rolling. You know what I mean?
It all depreciates after a while.
Absolutely. So when you say that, like I said, I gotta give you your props, man. Like I said, but so Tupac mom when Death Row filed for bankruptcy, right? Was you part of some of the creditors?
You motherfucking right.
So how much did they owe you, if you don't mind telling me?
Shit, they owe me like about another 12 million.
12 million?
Yeah.
And that's from all of the, basically All Eyes on Me. Was that from Dog Food too, or was you?
That was everything as far as the judgment.
Okay.
You know, when me and my mafia boys, you know what I'm saying, that's what we broke down, you know what I'm saying? And
right.
Alan Grunblack and all them motherfucking honkies, they paid that shit.
They paid it?
They paid it because
Wow.
you know, my friend said,
Right. Now I get what you're saying. You without having to say that, I get what you're saying. Yeah. Without having to say it, I get it.
Yeah,
okay.
They said, you don't pay that fucking money. You like your fucking dog, right?
Right.
You're not gonna love that fucking dog.
You're a fool, man. You're a fool.
Fucking money.
Hey, no, and look, and so along with that, right? So the situation like with Snoop right now owning Death Row, man. How does that make you feel, knowing that you have been through everything that you've been through, like all the stuff that you're telling me right now? How does that make you feel to see your cousin, your homie from the East Side,
my first cousin,
your first cousin, look, your homie from the, how does that make you feel? Because for me, right, tell you a little story. When I first came to California, Shantae's uncle Michael, you know Mike?
Yeah.
Okay, he used to manage me.
Yeah.
And so I had met Shantae a long time ago. I had never met Snoop back then, right?
Yeah.
But to just know what y'all been through and what y'all had accomplished, do you, before you answer the Snoop question, let me answer this. Do you understand the impact, man, that you've had? Because last night I was in the gym, Daz, and they had like a West Coast, I think a Spotify playlist thing playing, right? And soon as I come in the gym, they got the joint with when I come to Inglewood, I'm gonna call y'all back. You know, the joint with Mac 10, right? Yeah. And I was sitting there thinking, like, you know, anticipating we're gonna do this interview. And I was like, damn, I wonder, do Daz really understand, man, the impact that his music has had, man, just around the world, man?
I really don't look at it like that. I'm like a humble person, you know what I'm saying? I don't try to outshine the master. I don't try to show I got this and that, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I was just making music, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
We didn't know what we was doing at the time, you know what I'm saying? And I made that beat off a flute, fucking around with Mac 10, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
10 wanted to use that shit, and plus it had Ice Cube. I got a version with Ice Cube on there.
That ain't never came out.
No, Ice Cube wanted a lot of money.
So, he didn't clear it.
So Mac 10 was like, take him on.
Okay. And it still worked though.
I got the 2-inch.
Wow.
I got 2 inches, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. You got the 2-inch reel. That's I got the 2-inch. So now that I say that, and not that you had to outshine anybody or try to outdo anybody, but the reason why I asked that question is because let me ask you this. Have you ever been in a club and like people didn't know like you was in the club and and you was on the low and you heard one of the songs that you produced come on and you just see how motherfuckers move through your shit?
Man, I do this a lot, right? You know, I be driving and smoking and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I pull up to a motherfucker and they bumping my music, right?
Right.
And they look at me like, yeah, motherfucker. Yeah. And I'll be like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? And just knowing if they knew that was me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And next to them, you know what I'm saying? That give me gratification, you know what I'm saying? And when we first started out, did nobody know who the fuck we was.
Right.
We next to a motherfucker, they playing the Chronic because they never knew our faces. They only knew our voices. Okay.
Yeah, and that's the thing, because like I said, I remember when I would go into the club and I would hear like, you hear like Gangsta Party come on, right? And you like, and then you hear your voice like, ain't nothing but a gangster. I'm like, man. And the beat it's just, oh man, you know what I mean? I don't even see, that's what I'm saying, because I don't know if you even really know that from that perspective. It do something to your soul, man, because it's like, they say music soothes the soul of the savage beast, right? Yeah. Man, look, I'm telling you right now, Daz, and I'm just being straight up and down with you, right? Man, it's a whole different thing, man. It's a whole different thing. Like if I'm riding down the street and I got my little iPod hooked in my car or whatever, or got it on Bluetooth, and that oh yeah, do you want to ride? It's a whole nother thing, man. It brings a whole nother feeling than any other music that I listen to. It could be some whoever it is, but that it's just like that energy, that gangster vibe, that thing that y'all bring that was so authentic, man. I need you to know that just from me to you. So that's why I'm asking you that question in regards to, do you know the impact that your music has had over the years from that perspective, man? And like I said, it's been a blessing, bro. Yes, sir.
I look at everything, you know what I'm saying? You know, chicken is good, but God is great.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And
you say chicken is good, but God is great.
yeah, everybody say God is good. Hey, no, chicken is good, motherfucker.
Right.
God is great. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no bills from all the music that I made. I know how to do my business. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't have no motherfucking bills. Everything that I got is paid for. You know what I'm saying? And everybody, you know, they don't know what the fuck. Don't nobody know me. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
I'm the only child. I grew up by myself.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So don't nobody know me. You know, I'm blessed. You know what I'm saying? Kids is good and life is great. You know what I'm saying? I live on a 15 block radius. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Daz Dillinger in the building, a legendary hip hop producer, OG to the game, Platinum Plus. Yeah, you know who he is. Your boy DELRAY, straight game. My man. You a fool, Daz.
All right, for sure, DELRAY.
All right, my man. Hey, look, one love, man. All right, holla back.
Preach.
Yes, sir. One love.